Well, first of all, let's bring you the latest on coronavirus. The health minister this morning saying that South Africa is fully prepared for any coronavirus outbreak. Speaking on behalf of an interministerial committee at OR Tambo International just a short while ago, Dr. Zweli Mkhize says all the country's ports of entry have been beefed up to screen incoming passengers.
South African government has worked hard to optimize our state of readiness with the resources and capabilities we have in the event that we should have a case of COVID-19. The multi-sector national outbreak response team, we call it MINORT. Now, that's the team that's represented largely by the ministers and the officials who are here. This team is responsible for tracking and tracing outbreaks around the world, monitoring and analyzing the developments, advising all relevant authorities on the country's response to the outbreak and ensuring our state of preparedness. This team has been set before. It's the one that's been dealing with the previous outbreaks, the Ebola, the H1N1, the SARS and so on, whenever and any other hemorrhagic fevers that have been spotted in our continent. This kind of team is the one that gets to respond when there are those kinds of situations. It's more of an emergency kind of response that we have to deal with. The National Institute for Communicable Diseases had very picked on the COVID-19 outbreak, and then the MINORT had been convened twice even before. By the time the WHO met, we had already made several meetings to start to activate our standard operating procedure, to put them in place for early detection, containment and management of a possible outbreak in South Africa. This included bringing up the capacitation of our ports of entry to be able to screen incoming passengers, especially those from China and other affected countries, and preparing tertiary institutions to be referral centers for the isolation and management of COVID-19 patients, as well as to take advantage of their research capabilities. We did update the public on this issue, indicating that we had actually deployed thermal scanners all over. We've trained people and we've sent people to actually check on the response of our system to people who are coming through.
Well, the minister also confirming that 2 South Africans who tested positive for the coronavirus on a Japanese cruise ship are recovering and receiving treatment. He says once they test negative, they will be able to return home.
However, as you have heard now, that 2 South Africans who were crew members of the Diamond Princess ship tested positive for the coronavirus. This is the ship that is parked off the coast of Yokohama in Japan, and we are in daily contact with the embassy in Japan, and the Diamond Princess parked off the coast. So we are in touch with the cruise liner itself and the embassy, but also we've made contact with the specific citizens from South Africa. So we've got the names, the details, and we've spoken to some of them. Those citizens from the cruise liner are receiving direct contact with our team, as I've said, to monitor their progress. We've been assured that they are recovering, and those 2 who are on treatment, when they test negative, they'll be free to return to South Africa, because then they would have been cleared of the virus. And so all they wait for is treatment and test. When the test is negative, they'll come back. And once they are tested negative, we're no longer interested. They will be coming back as such.
All right.